Guys, I'm back again, and I'm obviously wearing the same thing. I'm in the same setup situation because I've literally recorded this video immediately after the last one I did on the hair update. So this is going to be kind of like a get ready with me, and I'm going to be also just talking about the clinic that I went to and what they have offered me moving forward because I'm doing videos and kind of putting them out there. So again, just to repeat, this company has not paid me. This company has not paid for my treatment in exchange for doing these videos. I paid for the treatment from my own pocket. And since I've been documenting it, they have offered me a social media influencer job title situation kind of thing. So let me do what I gotta do. So yeah, so guys, if you've been following me, you will know that I've been documenting my hair regrowth journey. And the previous company that I went with, I did videos on them, and I was asked to take the videos down because I wasn't happy with my outcome, and I expressed that in the videos, and they didn't like the content I put in the videos, and they had said to me that basically if I didn't take them down, they were going to prosecute me because it was slander. And I'm like, no, it wasn't slander. It was my, what I'd gone through, my experience basically. And I took them down. I did take the videos down because they did want to make amends with me and have me back and finish the procedure. But the thing is, guys, I was going to have to pay again from my pocket. And I was like, well, you were supposed to do the job to begin with. I paid you to do the job to begin with. And now you're telling me I need to pay you guys again. Sorry, I'm just getting my products. Basically telling me I need to pay them again in order for them to have me back to make amends to what they should have done correctly to begin with. So I was just like, well, if you couldn't do it properly to begin with, why am I going to pay you coin to come back and do what you should have done anyway? So they reached out to me the week before last, and I have everything documented. I have I have receipts. So I'm not going to name any names, but one of the hostesses reached out to me and said, Esther, look, what's going on here? I've seen your review that you left, blah, 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 blah. What's going on? I thought you were going to come back. And I was like, no, I'm not coming back. I've already put another company out there. And I'm just not happy with what you had done previously. So I don't feel to come back. So with that, she was like, oh, do you know how much social media influencers are making from YouTube? Delete everything that you've put on the new company, up on the new company, and basically lie. And I was like, I'm not about to do that. I cannot, I'm not, no. So she was doing everything, suggesting everything. They even offered me money back to take the video down about them. And I was like, that's what I went through. Why should I take it down? So you can get other people. So I'm just looking in the mirror because if not, I'm going to go out with slug brows. So you want me to lie and say in my videos, everything was perfect, everything is rosy, and people are going to come to you and you're going to mess them up as well? No way. So they offered me like a partial refund in order to take the videos down. And I was just like, no. I did say I would work with them to try and come to a solution or whatever. And she basically wanted to offer me, again, the same, role that they've offered me before, which is social media influencer. And that would be basically to be paying me into my account for each person that clicks the link. And for every person that books in with them, a further payment. And to be honest with you guys, I just, it's not about the money for me at all. It's nothing to do with the money. I'm just, just giving my honest opinion from my experience. And I'm not about to take payment to lie. So they were kind of pissed about that, as you can imagine, because she was like, what was it she said? Oh, our revenue was really good. We've so many people like booking in with us for treatments. Basically, if you leave a review, it's going to be forgotten about real quick and people are still going to book in with us. Just really became really condescending and manipulative in the text. And I was having none of it, guys. I was having none of it. So I actually need to check because they're probably gonna like report or flag the videos or something. I do need to check that they haven't yet done that, because you know, at any cost they wanted me to take them down, and I was like, but no, that's what I experienced. Regardless of what I signed, I've been documenting my journey. Meanwhile, Paigey Keiki went to the same company. Okay, her hair loss wasn't as advanced as my own hair loss, but nevertheless, she had hair loss. She's mixed race. She's got curly hair, and because she's a social media well, when I say a social media influencer, she's a UK artist, so she's got a big following, and for that reason, they did an A1 job. They did an A1 job on her, because they're not trying to mess up somebody that's got a large following for them to slander, not even slander, because it's not slander really, for them to bash them about the lack of work they were supposed to have done. So let me talk about the clinic that I've just come back from. And it's Natural Clinic. I have left it in my previous video, so it's called Natural Clinic. And I just love them, guys. I just love them. They're not paying me to say I love them. My experience with them was amazing. I absolutely love Sarah. Hi, Sarah. I love Sarah. She is just amazing. Like, I was just so, obviously, as you can imagine, because I had such a bad experience with Longa Vita, I was really nervous about going back to Turkey to do another procedure with another clinic, because I was like, are they going to do me dirty as well? Are they going to mess it up? Are they going to take my coin and do the same job that the last company did? And just to repeat, because they got lazy, Longa Vita, through the procedure, the hairs that they transplanted, they'd wasted some. So I was very limited to the amount of grafts that I could have transferred this time around, for the sheer fact that loads were wasted. They took them out and didn't implant them, so they went to waste. And I feel now, because this company has done as much as they could with the donor area, with the hairs available in the donor area, like so much. That's why I'm patchy basically at the back, because they've really gone in to take out as much hair as possible to give me as much coverage in the implant area as possible. So I salute them for that. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not a man, so I'm not going to be shaving my hair down short. So even if it is, does stay patchy, as shown in the previous video, I can't be mad, because they've done their best. So what they have offered me, because I am documenting my journey and I have put them out there, is, so basically I'm going to be a social media influencer for Natural Hair Clinic, which means for each person that clicks on my video and decides that they're going to book their procedure through having watched my video or videos, they're going to offer me either free treatments or payment. And just because I'd love to give back, I really love giving. To give back, what I want to do is, when I've obviously built up so many clients, and whatever they do offer me, I want to give that away to whoever needs it. So most of the people that click on my videos are people that have lost hair loss, or are looking to get their hair, transplant. So what I want to do is I want to give back, and I'll be doing a giveaway. So let's say, for example, I give away a free hair transplant treatment to one of my subscribers. I think that would be so nice. I'd love to do that. So for anybody who, I'm going to leave the information in this video, for anybody who does decide to get their hair transplant treatment done with Natural Hair Clinic, do give my name. So I'm going to leave my name, my information in the link below. So when you contact them, you just say, oh, like Sarah, I'll leave Sarah's contact number in this video as well. So when you reach out, you just say, Sarah, I've come over from Esther, and then she'll document that. So basically your discount code is Esther. I'm going to leave it down below anyway. It's going to be my name. And then that's it really. I'm not going to keep this video long, because it doesn't need to be long. That's it. I know I have a few people that did question whether I paid for my treatment, or whether it was given for free. And no, it wasn't given for free. I paid for it. But just because I'm, like I said, I'm just repeating myself now. Basically, yeah, because I'm documenting it anyway. They want to give back to me. My whole experience with them was just, it was lovely. I couldn't have asked for a nicer experience. I went during the pandemic. I was nervous about going, and I was going alone, and all the staff were just so nice. Everyone was always like worried about the communication, whether they're going to understand English. And that's what hosts are there for, isn't it, really? They're there to guide you through everything, so they have to talk English. But there have been a few experiences that I've heard of myself where people have gone to get procedures done, and the English was really poor, and it can be frustrating. And I just had a really amazing experience with this company. All the staff were so friendly. Like, I've made friends from these staff. And when you're going away to have something like this done, it's, for some people, they're not so open about it. And if something does go wrong, this foundation is a bit light. So what I'm gonna do, I've not bought any new foundation in a while, guys, because I've not been wearing makeup in this whole pandemic. Giving my skin a nice break. But yeah, when people go away, not everyone's open about their hair loss. And God forbid, if you went somewhere to go and get a surgery done or a treatment done, and you didn't want people knowing about it, but then the company did you dirty, and they're not that they're not responding you, but they're not doing anything for you. You're not about to come online and start going off at them, because you don't want anyone to know what it is you're getting done or the problem that you have. Some people just want to keep it private, and that's fine. And I'm just here to let you know that I had a really good experience with this company. They gave me a good coverage. They gave me as good of a coverage as they could, should I say, and with the hair that they had to work with. And the staff were just absolutely, they just made me feel just what word can I even use? I can't find a word off the top of my head right now to explain how they made me feel, but they were all just so welcoming. And when I went in for like my let's say pre-op, right? And they took a look at the area, because obviously before you go, they're going to ask you to send pictures. They want pictures to see what they're working with before you now book your flights and come over. So based off the pictures that they sent me, they were talking about like 3,000, yeah, I think 2,005 to 3,000 grafts. And on analysis, when I was in the clinic, they had said less then. And it was because, obviously my head was in front of them, and they were able to see everything a lot clearer and see the density of the donor area properly. So on inspection, they kind of said, right, well, we're gonna, we're gonna do less than we initially had thought we were gonna be able to do. And that was a bit disheartening, but they can only do what they can do, and even at that, they were kind of pointing out the areas they'd be able to cover, and I was like, wow. Well, I came here with the idea I was gonna have as much of the area covered as possible. Now you're telling me only a fraction of the area. And they went above and beyond, because they did cover the whole area. Now how it's going to grow, I don't know, whether it's going to be scanty. I did get 2,500 grafts. If you see like my previous videos and the hair that I had transplanted from Longa Vita, it grew really nicely, and it grew very thick, but they just didn't do enough transplants, guys. They didn't transplant enough hair. So with the amount that this company have transplanted, I'm hoping I'm going to get a nice full coverage, just as I did with the ones that were transplanted by Longa Vita. I just didn't like the whole situation of me expressing my unhappiness, them saying, oh, me not understand English, and I'm there like, you wanna fucking understand English? Do you know what I mean? Going crazy, because, excuse my French, but I was livid. How can you all of you understand English prior to the transplants, and then when you're now tired and I'm telling you, what are you talking about? You're tired. Or not even that, because she didn't use the word I'm tired. She was like, oh, it's too difficult. And I was like, what do you mean it's too difficult? And like the whole process of extracting the hair, implanting the new hair, was 4 hours, and that was with like an hour lunch break in between. So they spent about 3 hours then to now to come and tell me your hair is too difficult. But you knew what you were working with prior to starting the procedure. So that's why I was so annoyed. And then to try and tell me, I'll be back. To try and tell me that it's too difficult, like I wasn't having it. I wasn't having none of it, you know? And then when they found out I was actually doing videos, they approached me like, oh, what was it? Our headquarters are after contacting us to tell us that you have a slanderous video up on your YouTube. I said, slander for where? Slander? You call that slander? You guys must be crazy. Because they didn't know, obviously they didn't know I was documenting it. They didn't know I was doing videos. But said that I had signed an agreement to say I wouldn't put anything about it on YouTube. And I was like, why would they be getting people to sign documentations to say that they're not gonna put, you know, stuff about the company up on social media? Meanwhile, Paige Keiki has vlogged the whole thing, like the whole journey. So why is it okay for her and not for anybody else? But they know what they're doing. Obviously they do that because they're doing half-ass jobs. They're doing shit work. And you know, I'd say prior to me, they've done a lot of shit work. I'm not just saying prior to me, but you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people aren't open about their hair loss, like I said. And people that have gone with them prior to me probably haven't been open about it and wouldn't come on here and do videos about it. So they've been getting away with this thing for a long time, getting people to sign different things, or getting people to sign this agreement to say they wouldn't air the company on social media because they know they're not doing their job correctly, you know? Because I'm sure when they did Paige Keiko's hair transplant, they spent a good 8 hours on her. So why, you know, I paid you what you guys asked me for in order to have the coverage that I wanted. For me to get there and say it's too difficult, it's fuckery. Real fuckery. Anyway, so that's it, guys, really. So yeah, the company Natural Clinic Turkey have asked me to be social media influencer for them. And why not, guys? I'm documenting it anyway for you guys to have the confidence that this is a good company and the staff are nice and you're going to be taken care of according to your needs. Not only do they do hair transplants, you know what? Look at my teeth. My teeth are pretty straight. And when I got to their clinic and saw their veneers, I was so blown away by the quality of them. I was going to get them. I was actually going to get veneers because their veneers are just amazing. But I didn't. I just went for like a clean and yeah, a clean kind of, got them cleaned up. So they do teeth. They do you know what? It was the last hair wash that I went for. There was a man getting his eyebrows washed, and I was like, why are they washing his eyebrows? And they're like, oh, because we do eyebrow transplants as well. And his eyebrows were amazing. And I was like, wow, if I'd have known that, I would have got that as an add-on as well. His eyebrows were just gorgeous. I will definitely go back to them to get my eyebrows filled out. They look just amazing. So yeah, hair transplants, eyebrow transplants, they do teeth, they do botox, they do fillers, they do lips, they do liposuction, BBL, you name it, like facial contouring, like the buckle, the cheek fat removal, you name it, guys, they do it all. So even if it's not a hair transplant that you're looking to go to Turkey for and it's another procedure and you've stumbled across my video and you know you decide that you want to go with this company, I'm going to leave the information down below that you need to give to them in order to get your discount, which is going to be my name. And like I said, when I build up whatever they offer me, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, guys, because I just feel that I have you know, hardcore subbies here that have been with me from day one, and I appreciate you guys so much. I really do appreciate you. And You know, at the beginning of this journey, the comment section, oh guys, it would be so discouraging because people would just leave the meanest comments, and ugh, it's all very draining, all very exhausting. People have too much time on their hands, you know. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. But people be up in here like their own lives are so miserable. They're out here to try and bring you down even more than whatever it is you're going through. Like, why would you come onto someone's video and literally just be mean about something that they're working on? You know, it's like going to the gym and seeing a fat person there and jeering that person. Oh my God, look at that fatty over there, when they're like literally breaking their back on the treadmill trying to like reduce their fat. You get me? It's crazy. It's crazy. But that's it, guys. Anyway, like I said, I will leave all the information below. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. And then just another thing, I have a couple of people that are like, oh, you know, we enjoy your content, like upload other videos even if it's not on your hair regrowth. Like, what would you want to see? I'm just curious to know, if you wanted to see videos from me, what it is that you'd like to see from me, because I don't want to come on here and just be rambling on and doing content that it doesn't, you know, you're not feeling or you're not interested in. I might do makeup. I have studied makeup. I actually went to school for makeup. So I might do different makeup looks. I might do luxury kind of unboxings, or I can even do what I got for Christmas. I don't know, not to be braggy or anything like that, but just I've been collecting luxury kind of purses, SLGs, which are small leather goods, and handbags for a while, for a good while, guys. So, you know, it's, you know, not to be braggy, but it's just things that I like. I've worked hard for them, and yeah, I like collecting them, and a lot of people on here already do that. But if you want to see that from me, let me know. Let me know so I can go. Yeah, let me know, guys. I think that's about it. I'm not going to ramble on anymore. Yeah. So I'm actually going out, so I'm going to just do a little bit of mascara, bit of setting powder. I'm not going to do lashes and all that. So I am wearing a wig. I didn't want to have, like, I don't, like, I've been wearing scarves and, like, head ties. I've not worn a wig in a minute, but I'm going out and I actually just want to, like, look a bit normal. Look a bit normal today. So I'm not going to put any glue or any hairspray on it, because I'm not trying to ruin my edges. But yeah, so I'm going to just kind of, can be worn glueless. As you can see, I made this myself. If you'd like to see anything on like making units, let me know. So look, it looks crazy now because it's kind of like nearly to my eyebrows. So as you can see, that's where my hairline starts, and I always put it like in front of my hairline. I'd never put it like directly on my hairline. So I just bring it down a little bit so it doesn't rub off my edges, and then not too far down so it doesn't look like the hairline is joining eyebrows, because that's not the look we're going for in 2021. So guys, I'm gonna leave Sarah's number below. As I said, Sarah is just beautiful. She is on the ball, you know. If you like, not saying that you should be texting her at all hours of the night, but I remember like laying in bed or watching something on YouTube, and then I'd be like, oh my God, like I have to ask Sarah about this, and I'd be texting her at like 11 p.m, 12 in the night with my query, and more times she'd get back straight away. If not, like first thing the next morning, she's always there to answer any questions or any queries or concerns you might have. And that's what I love about her, the hostess with the mostess. Even if I asked her certain questions about certain things and she didn't know the answer to those questions, she would go off, find out for me, but she'd always come back with the answer, you know. You've got a problem and you need a solution. So yeah, I'll leave everything below, and I'm gonna go because this video is 27, nearly 28 minutes for no reason. All right, guys, I'm gonna continue what I gotta do off camera. Love, peace, and harmony, and I'll be back to you guys soon. Bye.